We haven't made it the easiest watch for the Dog fans this year.
Yeah, sorry about that. We had a pretty prominent injury happen.
We lost a quarterback. Kind of was like, oh, crap. Now I went to stand up. And as soon as I put weight on it, something happened. And I was like, oh, no. But thankfully, I had a pretty good distraction over time.
Probably good we didn't have to punt the second half. Gunner's electric. I love that kid. Happy for him. Off the field, quiet, just like keeps to himself. On the field,
Two-time SEC champion.
What are you?
2.
And why you told me congrats?
Because you won an SEC championship, buddy.
You did too.
Half of one. I missed half.
Welcome to Mullets on the Mic, powered by Ag American Media. I'm Tate Ratledge with co-host Brett Thorson. Today we'll talk about the SEC championship game against Texas. Brett will also discuss his injury. He'll also have a Bulldog Blind Draft for me about Christmas gifts. We'll also answer some of your Mullet Mailbag questions. New Mullets on the Mic episodes drop weekly on YouTube and wherever you get your audio podcasts. Let's jump into it.
Hair of the Dog.
Hair of the Dog.
SEC champions.
We are SEC championships. SEC champions.
SEC championships.
Your hat?
We are.
Your hat for everybody?
Yep, got this nice hat. After we won a football game, which was good. Another overtime.
Yeah, I'm glad that one ended a little faster than the Georgia Tech one.
Yeah, you actually
overtimes are kind of stressful.
Got us the coin toss this time.
Yeah,
got us a win.
Tails never fails. I didn't get to call the last coin toss.
You still lost.
They did.
You still lost.
He called what I would have called Tails.
Because
Tails never fails.
Did you lose the coin toss?
No.
Yes, you
won
did.
The coin toss.
You lost. If he won, you lost. You screwed us.
Hey, we won.
Okay.
Won the one before the game too. Tails never fails twice.
Keep rolling. Then.
Keep it rolling.
Keep rolling.
If I'm a captain, I'm I'm always Tails.
Okay,
I've never called heads.
Okay, how many times have you been captain?
I don't know how many times I've been the speaker.
What's your strike rate, roughly?
If
you remember.
I'm pretty high, I'm not going to lie. I win a lot of coin tosses. Coin toss merchant, that's what they call me.
Well, everyone knows in overtime you want the ball second, right? Because you want to see if you need a field goal or a touchdown.
But
4-down football.
Overtime's fun. At the same time, it's not at all.
Oh, we can say it's fun because we've been on the better
we've been on the better side
of it 2 times now. So I'm sure if we lost, we'd hate overtime. But
that game was a lot of fun. The atmosphere's cool.
4 quarters. A lot went on. It was a
lot.
We
had a pretty prominent injury happen.
We lost a quarterback.
No, yours.
No, we lost.
No, yours.
Quarterback and a punter. We lost our 4th down
quarterback.
Yeah, we lost 2 direct snap takers.
But I don't know. Gunner's electric.
So our 2 main direct snap takers got put down. We could say that. Yeah. Because Carson holds as well, so it's not like anyone else gets the field goals And now Gunner come in. Obviously,
he's electric. The kid is electric. I love that kid. Happy for him.
Yeah, awesome. That's crazy. Like a childhood Georgia, Rabun County native, growing up and leading his team to a SEC championship.
Oh no, I don't know. He's a different human on the football field.
Oh, did you see?
Like off the field, quiet, just like keeps to himself. On the field, loud.
When he
ran that kid over.
Ran the kid over and had something to say.
Yeah.
I want to know what he said. I actually have no idea what he said, but
I know what he said, but I can't say it.
Yeah,
but
that surprised me.
I mean, the way the sideline reacted to that whole thing was just crazy to me. I mean, everybody had his back.
Yeah, I think halftime. I wasn't there for the speech and whatnot, but the way the team was responding at halftime, kind of knowing about it, felt good. It felt like there was a buzz. The boys were still ready to go, which I thought was awesome.
Gunner plays with a lot of emotion, which I love. He's just happy.
Yeah,
but
now how's that hit as well? They're holding onto the football.
Yeah, ball security. I mean, I don't know how he didn't fumble that ball. He got the shit knocked out of him.
Did you see his leg fold?
Did you see his eyes rolled in the back of his head? That picture?
Photo is terrible. Photo looks bad.
But he got up and I was like, Gunner, are you good? He's like, yeah. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shook it off. That's what I didn't realize. Obviously, the helmet come off and there was no penalty. So that's why he had to go out. Carson come in.
But I guess, when did you get hurt?
Third quarter. So funny enough, I hadn't watched it. Any of the plays.
I saw it.
No, not my thing. I hadn't watched the second half because they took me to get X-rays and then I had to go in and ice, and I only come out, I think, with 5 minutes left. Not long left. I saw a couple things. I wanted to go out straight away, but they said no. You got to ice. I was like, oh, okay. But I hadn't watched the whole half.
That's what they told me in Kentucky. I was like, no, I want to go out there. They're like, you have to wait till the second half. I was like, let me go out there.
Yeah. It's like, yeah. So.
Nothing's worse. I mean, I guess I would imagine. Like, I remember if we would have lost that Kentucky game, I'd have been upset after I got hurt.
Definitely helped. The SEC ring with some good painkillers.
But you seem to be in pretty good spirits after it.
It's a weird one. Obviously, I had to be on crutches because I think, knowing something was wrong is weird.
Not knowing what it is exactly.
Yeah, knowing, because there's a system and the medical staff do a tremendous job, so you kind of got to follow to make sure.
That's how I was. I didn't know. I knew something was messed up.
Yeah.
But didn't know exactly what. Like, at the time, I didn't know if I was going to need surgery. Didn't know if I didn't need surgery. Didn't know how severe it was, like, if I needed surgery, but sucks.
No, that's the thing. And I think I felt it.
I know your pain.
Yeah. You feel it. I felt it happen, and it's something I haven't really felt before. And
you probably felt all the things they tell you to, like, ask you about, like, oh, did it pop? Like, did you feel this? Did you feel that?
Yeah, that's the thing. It didn't pop. It didn't do anything. Because I've hurt my knee on my right leg before, and it was a completely different feeling. It just felt like it got stretched.
Yeah.
And I kind of was like, oh, crap. And I went to stand up, and as soon as I put weight on it, something happened, and I was like, oh, no, something's not right. So I obviously I was sitting in there, they did their few tests and whatnot and said, like, all right, we'll put you in a brace and go get X-ray, and then, back to it with some crutches and watch the rest of the game. But, it's not, it's not ideal. It's not a good feeling. You're just like, all right, what is it? But thankfully I had a pretty good distraction over time.
Yeah.
Kept me on my toes. The defense.
Oh, my God. Defense has their number, apparently. I don't know what it is, but they turn it on against them.
Yeah, they are.
Because it's not like that's a bad offense. It's a really good offense.
Really,
a lot of points up. They have a really good defense, too.
Yeah. I think that's the thing, just having complementary football is needed in a game like that with such a powerhouse.
We weren't very complimentary the first half. We kind of sucked on offense, but it's a story for another time.
Yeah. It was a slow start.
We got it done. That's all that matters.
Wins a win. Yeah.
Might have been ugly, but we won.
We haven't made it the easiest watch for the Dawg fans this year.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
But, hey, win's a win. We got to make it interesting for y'all. Keep you on your toes.
Yeah, we've played in some good games. That's the funny thing. It hit me as I was watching it. I finally got to kind of watch what happened and stuff. We had 2 fumbles and a fake punt.
Oh, my
all
God.
In one drive.
That fake punt was crazy. I remember I just sat down, like where our offensive line sits. Look up. And Arian has the ball. I was like, oh, shit.
This doesn't look like
Stood right back up, ran back out there. I kid you not, that's the most tired I've ever been in a drive. That was like a 15-play drive.
Yeah. Well,
I was dying.
There was that fake punt. There was 2 fumbles. Was the 2 fumbles in that same drive? Arian with the fake punt and to jump on that loose ball. Insane. But, I was sitting down there in the room, and they're like, we just ran a fake punt. I just thought he was joking, the person that told me. I was like, oh, real funny, man. In a great mood, thanks for that. And he's like, no, we did. Like, did you see it? And I was like, no. Inside. And then I was like, oh, did we get it? And they're like, yeah. I was like, let's go. So, of course, Coach Smart waits 3 years of me playing and calls it on the 1 rep I've missed on punt team. So, thanks, Coach Smart. That's awesome.
Yeah, probably good we didn't have to punt the second half.
Yeah, after that, thankfully, just the 1 punt, and it was a first down. So,
how are your nerves going into games like that? Do you think about it any differently, like big games?
In that one, I feel really good because it's indoors. So we've been out playing inside of...
Oh, yes, yeah.
Yeah, playing in 30-degree weather at night in wind to then know I'm going into a stadium that makes it no wind, temperature set, and we have good footballs then, because usually they always have air in them. So I don't know, it's almost like a boost of confidence. I feel I try and always attack it with confidence, but getting in there, it's kind of like, all right, watch this.
Confidence is half the game, I feel like.
Yeah. What about you? Do you?
I try not to get worked up about it. I mean, of course, there's all those factors in. Oh, you're playing 2 defensive linemen, 3 defensive linemen that are high draft picks. They're really good football players, and then you're playing number 1 defense to country in the SEC championship.
Yeah.
I just think of it as football. I've been doing this my whole life. That's why I'm in the position I am. Go out there and play football. I try not to think about it too much, because if you do, you'll work yourself up. I've known people over time that will work themselves up for football games, and
you'll just be mentally tired as well by the time
I don't even think about the game on game day, unless we're in meetings. Like we have those meetings. After that, I cut it off.
That's something you learn. Obviously, I'd never played football before coming to America, so slowly learning and slowly becoming used to what works for you. But yeah, I don't think about the game. I don't even watch football on the Saturday. I watch kids' movies just because.
I watch football, but
I watched football this year.
It's just I get bored.
Just showed, I guess, a more confidence as well, that I was able to watch something and be like, oh, that won't happen in our game. Mm-hmm. Yeah, overtime again. Obviously, Oscar dealt big time.
Big time.
He had 2 big
first
yards
downs
after contact.
Yeah, but Gunner came in, got us to win.
Yeah,
tough kid.
That I guess watching that.
Trevor Etienne has scored every touchdown.
Yeah,
against
him
them.
And Peyton
have scored every point against them, which is insane.
Is it true he was wearing? I saw a post. He was wearing pretty much like a Kevlar vest.
Yeah,
that's insane. I guess it shows the character of the kid. Yeah. Obviously, we know
Trevor.
it.
He's a good kid.
Yeah, spoke during the week about how much he wanted to be a part of the game, and obviously happy we could get it done.
I've never seen somebody so happy after a game. He's like a little kid.
He's buzzing. Because that's his first.
It's his first championship.
First ring. Bowl.
So he said he played in them in high school, but never won one.
Never won one. That's,
He made a lot of people mad saying that's why you come to Georgia, which I thought was great.
Yeah. I mean, to have the chance to play, that's definitely. I think it's crazy that looking back, you've had 5 years now, and the opportunities you've had, 2 national championships, 2 SECs, and countless bowl games. So I look at other mates of mine at other teams, and some of them have never got to play in a bowl game, never won a bowl game. They might have 1 or 2. They might have lost them in their whole college career.
Yeah.
2-time SEC champion.
What are you?
2.
I mean, why are you telling me congrats?
Because you won an SEC championship, buddy. Yeah.
But
half of one. I missed half.
I mean, I guess we can move on to in the trenches. I guess yours is pretty obvious.
What is in the trenches? There's a bunch. I guess that could be.
Yours is pretty obvious.
Okay, you'll get this one. In the trenches, obviously love it. Obviously, everyone wants to kind of get around you and give you some love when you're injured, but people trying to shake your hand or give you a fist bump when you're on crutches.
Oh, yeah, it's very inconvenient. Like, I remember I was on the sideline of Kentucky on crutches, and people I'm like, I about fell twice.
Yeah. Everyone's coming out like, obviously it's the nicest thing to do, but you're like, wait a minute, this is kind of...
That's why I patted you on the back, because I know the pain.
Thanks.
During the game, I patted you on the back.
Appreciate it.
But I see yours being pretty obvious.
I also...
It's just how much of an inconvenience not having one leg is.
Yeah.
Like, it's awful. Do you have a walk-in shower?
Yeah, pretty much. There's a little tiny step.
Get you a chair.
There's a bench in there, but I don't know how it goes. I got a chair for the toilet. Needed. No, definitely, it's not. Especially the first few days, it was very... Now it's kind of... I can hobble around, but post-surgery, it'll definitely cut back down. And
I know your pain.
Yeah. So
I'm a vet at having one leg.
A vet, yeah. Well, you've had it a few times.
Yeah.
Does this make me a footballer?
Yeah, you're
I got injured on the football field. It's more embarrassing than anything. But
is you're in the trenches that, or like all the claims of you being an athlete are officially out the window?
I still hold on to an athlete. Obviously, I was moving fast enough that the human body couldn't hold on. So I guess if you're going to move that fast.
My in the trenches is winter camp, as we call it. They're like this time frame of like, especially right now when you don't know who you're playing and you're practicing, and our practices we're going at it. Like, we're not taking days off. It's just like that time, like you don't know who you're playing, like you're just out there team
just
run, like
yeah,
just getting better, but not that part. It's just like not knowing you're playing. It's like the unknown, and you're practicing, and you're practicing the same guys with like not a game this week.
Yeah.
So that's probably mine.
I'll speak on behalf of specialists here, but we get when we work out during the season, Coach Sinclair works the workout to be catered for us and positional specific, pretty much. So we kind of miss the football workouts that we do. We're working out, but it's completely different to the same. So then we hit this winter camp week or 2 weeks, and obviously I couldn't be there, but I looked out at all the other specialists, and they had to do the whole workout. They looked like they were dying. I felt so bad for them. I wasn't there. I wasn't there to help them.
I looked out.
Sorry,
tell me why I look out on scout team and Washburn's playing linebacker.
Oh, he's been doing that all year.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I've ever seen him like in a full speed rep until yesterday.
Yeah, he was out there. Yeah. Flying around.
Old Washburn's giving looks.
Yeah.
About that.
No, he's been doing it all year. They get goes out, does the walkthroughs, and then he's ready to go come the period. So good old Wash. That's like what a lot of snappers do, right? Though a lot of them are kind of linebackers or something in high school, and then they swap to snapping. So
damn good dog.
Damn good dog. What has been good for you?
I think my damn good dog's about to happen here in a little bit when I get my truck back. It's gonna be mine. I'm excited to see
Money bags back at it again. Got some cash to spend, yeah. Cash overflow.
Something like that.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. You'll have your dream truck when you go to the NFL. You think you can get to the NFL and get it.
I already have it.
I already have it. So what? Be specific for our truck fans. What tires? I'm not a big
2023 King Ranch. Yep, 2023 King Ranch. 4-inch BDS suspension. Now I'm just getting new wheels and tires put on it.
Yeah, what are the tires? Are you going like?
I got Nitto.
No, like
Open Country MTs. Those are the tires, and then the wheels. I'm getting Fuel Clashes, I think is what they're called.
Okay. Truck fans will get that, right?
Yeah, black, brown
good.
bottom.
Good. That was the dream car growing up.
Oh, yeah. King Ranch has always been like my dream truck. I've always loved them.
Yeah. The old man have one? Is that why, or just always been?
No, we've always been a Ford family. My dad's always drove a Ford.
Yeah.
And then, so I was just like, I always loved the King Ranch trim. Just I've known people that had them growing up.
Yeah.
I loved them.
For me,
I've been in your position. It's hard to have one of these.
There's a bunch. I'm grateful for a lot of people. Obviously, it sticks out.
There's one obvious one on your head.
An SEC champion. I'll say Mum gets to hang around a few more weeks.
Oh, yeah. They're staying.
Mum has. Dad had to go back home. The cows.
It's good to meet them finally.
Yes, got to meet them. So Mum's staying a few extra weeks just for the few days after surgery.
Good.
Make sure I don't self-implode. So I'll say
You'll be feeling good after. Trust me. It's the best part. Anesthesia is the greatest thing ever.
You think?
Best sleep you'll ever have.
It is a good sleep. It's just
and you wake up fixed.
True. That's the thing. I think you just want surgery now, like waiting for surgery.
I don't remember, so the surgery, the second surgery I had on my right foot.
Yeah.
I remember, before it, I remember going into, the operation room and then getting on the table and, seeing what I saw before I went out. This last surgery that I had on my ankle, I don't remember anything. I remember sitting, I remember walking down to the room where I got changed and everything. And then after that, I remember nothing. And apparently we sat there for an hour. I remember nothing.
It's funny you say that because I remember my first one clear as day, getting walked down the hallway. I was 16 as well.
I don't remember anything.
Ages ago. Walked down the hallway. I remember swapping from the table to the bed.
That's what I remember
kind of looking at the lights and stuff like that and the stuff going on in your arm. And then I remember waking up and throwing up, turquoise green.
I woke up and we stopped to get Jimmy John's on the way back. And we were in a car on the way back from Birmingham. And I remember I took 3 bites and thought I was going to throw up all over that van. It was miserable.
I wasn't eating after it because I just woke up and threw up, and then I didn't eat. I was like, no, I'm not eating again.
Anesthesia's a hell of a drug.
Yeah, it's crazy. The next two, though, I don't really remember that well.
Yeah.
That's actually funny. I'd never thought about it. I briefly remember trying to last the count. You try and do it, you're like, I'll beat this. Like, watch this.
Apparently I cuss a lot when I wake up.
No, that's not like you.
I don't do those things.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't be me.
Blind draft. Bulldog blind draft.
Blind draft. My turn.
Yep, it is your turn.
Obviously, no, it's the season of giving. And I pride myself on being a good gift giver. I'm sending some gifts home to the family. I'm happy with my work this year, but...
I'm very happy with my work this year. I did a good job.
Well?
I've done well.
Okay. How did is it gifts for sister, mum, dad, girlfriend?
Girlfriend, mom, dad, sister, and then we call her my aunt, but she's really my mom's best friend.
I've got... brother's girlfriend has been brought into the mix this year, but I'm happy with my work this year.
Yeah, I'm not getting my sister's boyfriend anything.
Give him a hug.
No.
But on that note, gift giving, I think, is an art, and sometimes it can be good, it can be bad.
And I have mastered this art. Like, I'm a really good gift giver. It's like I actually really enjoy giving people gifts.
Yes, I pride myself on it.
Yeah, I pride myself on it too. Like
it's
last year,
like smashing budgets.
Last year I got my dad a riding lawnmower because he's getting old. Still loves doing the grass, but push mower wasn't doing it, so I had to get him a riding lawnmower. I've done good this year. I can't say what I've gotten people because it's coming up before Christmas, but
yeah, the fans of the show would be tuning in, so I can't drop the bag just yet. But you've done well. Anyway, receiving gifts. Kit, it's a tough one, obviously. Are you a picky person in what you like, or so you like most gifts?
I mean, I don't think I've ever gotten a gift I'd be like, damn, I hate this.
Okay, good.
I mean, it doesn't matter what you give me. It's usually just like the thought.
All right, so I'm gonna do 5 things to receive as gifts, and you're ranking them, I guess, on where you would want them on Christmas Day. So, number 1 would be technology. See,
I'm putting technology at 1 just because one of my greatest memories was when I got my first PlayStation for Christmas.
PlayStation.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was probably like my favorite gift of ever. I remember it was a PS3 when I got it. I don't remember how old I was, but I remember I was the happiest kid ever when I got that.
I feel like technology is so hard to miss.
Yeah, it's really hard to miss.
AirPods, it could be PlayStation, games, or whatever. But all right, number 1. You've just straight off.
Number 1.
All right. Number 2, clothes.
See, I enjoy clothes. Like, you can't. I feel like. I mean, of course, there's like some clothes like socks. Like, okay, socks, cool, I'll wear them. But one of my favorite gifts is Lulu underwear. I love Lulu underwear. If it's Lulu,
is that Santa? Santa delivers
out Lulu. If it's Lulu, I like Lulu clothing. Never misses. Like I'm always I'm always wearing it, but it's just comfortable. But clothes, I mean, I love clothes.
So
clothes are probably like 3 or 4. I'm gonna go 4.
All right, cash or gift cards?
Gift cards too. I love gift cards.
Okay.
The gift cards are elite.
It's a great choice. It shows thought, but not
like you don't think about it, but like you get a Starbucks gift card or something. Sweet. Like I love coffee.
We have
cool. I don't have to pay $7 for somebody's coffee. Well, I usually get my coffee black from there, anyways. But
true. I was gonna say one of the all-time gifts in the Kris Kringle we do with family is. Have you seen they have the little scratch?
Yeah, the little.
That's a tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, those things are incredible because it's
one
a
of my
gift
friends.
That could mean,
they always put lottery tickets in their stockings.
Okay.
So his sister, I guess it would be.
Yeah.
Got the scratch.
How'd you get daughter and sister mixed up?
But his sister got a scratch off one. Scratched it off and won like $2,500.
Dude, what do you do in that situation? Do you give any of that money back?
No. Okay. I rub it in their face.
Not even 500? Okay.
All right. So we have
1, 2, and 4 gone. So you have 3 and 5.
2, 1, 2, and 4.
All right. Next option is an event or a trip of some kind. It could be a concert. It could be a sports game or something.
That's hard for me. Because, like, of course it's a really cool gift. Like, don't get me wrong. But, like, sports games, I'd rather watch them on TV. It's a better view.
Okay.
Concerts.
What about, like, bungee jumping?
See,
or, like, skydiving?
Five.
You wouldn't.
I do want to go skydiving.
Okay. That'd be a big
But
parachute.
I'm overweight. I'm overweight. You have to be 265.
Oh, yeah. I just couldn't confidently, like, strap into a parachute and be like, this has got me for sure. But, all right, 5. So that leaves 3. A pet or live animals.
3.
Okay.
I love animals.
Good.
Pretty self-explanatory.
Those videos are pretty
probably
cool.
been my one.
Okay.
But, yeah, I think getting pets for Christmas is awesome.
I think those videos you see them on Instagram and
Getting
stuff. When
puppies.
someone gets a puppy, and yeah. I put a live animal in our Kris Kringle last year. It didn't go down well.
Mullet Mailbag.
Ooh.
It is time for Mullet Mailbag.
Yes.
All right, for both of us, who is the person that inspired you most to play football? This is from Holden Weber via the Instagram DM. Mine is probably my dad. Grew up, he's a coach. I've been around football my whole life. He played football, coached football my whole life, still coaches football, so definitely my dad.
I like that. Mine's a hard one because I didn't know about football that much until about 20 years old. But at my first ever assessment, I watched Torrey Taylor kick, who is now the Chicago Bears punter and was in Iowa for his college career. And I watched him kick from side on and seeing the difference in him and the level he was at. He'd recently been given the school he was going to, and I remember watching that and being like, all right, that's the level I want to get to. So I would probably say him. He was the first time I ever see someone punt at that level, and I was like, oh, crap, all right. That'd be cool.
All right. Well, Cam Hasty, I'm assuming that's how you say his name, via the Instagram DM, why won't Kirby let y'all wear the black jerseys?
I've heard a few things.
Yeah, it's distraction.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think last time we lost a game in black jerseys one time.
No, we beat Cincinnati in them.
Oh, no, but before that.
Yeah, before it was like we've lost games before.
Yeah, they lost one at home.
But
in
I don't
them
know.
and
I don't really worry about that stuff too much.
Yeah, I guess we don't really ask the question.
No, we don't ask. We just figure we're never wearing them. If we show up one day and they're in there, cool.
All right. Brandon Davis via Instagram has said, Tate, what's the story with the ring around the Rosie touchdown celebration with Carson?
It kind of just happened one day. Like we were at practice and did it, and then we're like, oh, we're doing that in a game, and then it kind of just blew up. So it was kind of cool. And then we played peekaboo the next game. Then we played tag the next game.
All right, so you're playing some games now.
Yeah, we were just playing games.
Did you rehearse it?
Yeah.
Okay, because it looked pretty well organized.
Yeah,
it was a good ring.
It was organized.
Okay, good. And then we'll go to Campbell Melson via the Instagram DMs also, who has said, first off, y'all are the GOATs. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
I don't like your question, though.
Second, why does the team start off slow?
Now, Campbell, if I knew the answer to that, we probably wouldn't start slow. You don't think we think about this? Like, this isn't like something that like gets discussed like weekly? It does. If we knew the answer to why we start slow, it probably wouldn't happen. I don't know, but it needs to change. But we know that. We know it needs to change, okay?
It's not a deliberate choice.
Trust me, we don't go out there and say, we're going to start slow this game.
Yeah, that was the thing. I was going to say that earlier when they brought up Gunner's thing when I was watching the playback of the game. And they has played in this game and this game. He hadn't played in an SEC game this year or a bunch. And I was like, crap, have we really been in that many fourth quarter games?
Yeah, we've been in a lot of fourth quarter games.
Yeah. So, I mean, what's Coach Smart say? About it's like trial by fire. Not trial by fire, but like being...
We're just battle tested?
Yes, battle tested.
There it
That's
is.
the one, yeah. Battle tested, that one.
I think that about wraps it up.
All right. Well, that'll do for another episode of Mullets on the Mic. Thanks again for tuning in. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment at Mullets on the Mic podcast or wherever you listen to your podcasts. Go Dogs. You weren't there.
Huh?
You missed it.